After the concert, we decided to go swimming at this pool called the Country Club. I like the Country Club, except it is so expensive. It's $20 to get in, but we went during happy hour, so at least the drinks and the food weren't that bad. But yeah, it's a vibe, very nice, just like a public pool with a bar and music. So on one hand, I get why it's $20, but on the other hand, I don't really get well it's $20, but it was a vibe, so it's fine. Then the next day, I went for hot pot with my friend Taylor. I have been craving hot pot for forever, and they have a spot in New Orleans, so we went. I was so happy. It was a good time.
Okay, y'all, so I'm here at Crazy Hot Pot with Hello. Channel will be linked down below. She does gaming and all types of other cool stuff, so it'll be a fun time. It'll be a fun treat. But we are here to get hot pot because I have been craving it for years and years and years, and I finally found the place where I can eat it. So it's up and it's stuck. We were ready.
The good thing about this hot pot place was the fact that it's all you can eat. It was $30 a person, and you can get as much food as you want. And all of the appetizers are free, which is a super duper plus. They didn't have any of the crazy stuff on the menu that I wanted to try, like pig brain and frog legs, but they definitely had all of the basics and all of the essentials, and it was very yummy. I had so much fun. So glad I got to have my hot pot. The next day was the first day of Fried Chicken Fest. The only big performer that day was Big Frida, and of course, she was the last performer. So we just spent the day walking around, eating, sitting around, hanging out. It wasn't very much. I mean, it was a lot to do, but we didn't do anything crazy the first day or the first half of the first day. We just hung out and was silly and enjoyed each other's company.
So I got a fried chicken cocktail. I got lemon ginger flavor. It's very good because I'm a fat greedy bitch. I'm recording.
Yeah, so again, we just spent the best half of the day sitting, listening to music. They had DJs, a few brass bands. We were getting free drinks, so that was really nice. And we just hung out and did girly things. And then towards the end of the evening, we sat by the lake and watched the sunset, which was pretty nice. And then it was about time for Big Frida to come on stage, and we were lucky enough to get into the media pit, so we had a very great view, and that was day two. Here's the Big Frida performance, or at least some highlights from it.
I'm going to meet my friend Autumn. We're gonna have breakfast at like a little cafe and do some walking around. I like my hair in this ponytail, but I we might go to a store and find a ponytail holder and some shoes because I'm wearing heels.
Pretty self-explanatory, so I'm just putting on some sunscreen because I haven't been wearing sunscreen or any sort of facial moisturizer the whole week. I know, trifling, and I wanted to have a little Carrie Bradshaw moment, so I actually went back in and re-recorded me going to the car. We went to this cafe in Uptown. I forgot the name of it, but I am gonna show it. This is Autumn's little friend. He's cute. So we went to Uptown to get coffee, and while we were up there, we just walked around at some bookstores. We went to the smoke shop to get some incense. You'll see everything. You'll see the vibe. But it was nice. I had never been on Oak Street before. In all of my years in living in New Orleans, I've never been on Oak Street. So it was nice to walk around and see what they had. And then afterwards, we went to TJ Maxx, Ross, and Ulta because I needed some shoes, and they were all in the same plaza. And then she dropped me off to my family. So this is just my morning with Autumn in these next couple of clips. Enjoy. I really went crazy in this bookshop, like super crazy. They had books for 25¢ out front, and so I got a couple of 25¢ books. Then they had a zine bucket, so I got the zine bucket. And then they had tarot cards, so I got some tarot cards. We just got a lot, but y'all know me, I love a good bookstore. I love a good library. I love to read. I love to write. I love to dilly-dally in the stationery um, realms of the world. It's my favorite. So we just spent a lot of time here hanging out and having fun. And then, like I said before, we went shopping at TJ Maxx and Ulta, which I did not get any footage of, but yeah, this is the bookstore. It's called Blue Cypress, and I am in love. If you're in New Orleans, go check them out, and you get an extra $10 for every $50 you spend. So since I'm not from New Orleans, I just gave it to Autumn so she could use it for being such a good friend and for driving me around in the morning. It was just so nice to get to see all of my friends and loved ones. I talk to them every day, literally every single day. I don't go a day without talking to Autumn and Deja. So um they weren't necessarily missed, quote unquote, in that I haven't talked to them in a while, but it was just nice to see my buddies in the 3D and be around them and be able to touch them, smell them, um, and just hear them in the 3D. It was amazing. I had a great time. So once I met up with my family, we went to the Sazerac House, which is a distillery downtown on Canal Street. My mom had said she wanted to go. I didn't even know it existed, but they do free tours that are self-guided, and along the tour, you can sample some cocktails. And I think if you pay, they'll give you full-size drinks, but they just gave us little shot drinks. But I think that it was very nice. Again, I have never been here before. I pass by it all the time, but I did not know that this was what was on the inside. But it was really, really fun. I had a good time learning about the the apothecary behind all of it. Y'all know I've been in my my herbalism bag. So seeing all of that stuff was really, really fun. And again, the shots weren't big. Y'all see how little those cups are, but it was nice. It was fun. They were very accommodating. They had bathrooms in case you had to TT. And so this is how we spent the afternoon. And then around the evening, we went back to Fried Chicken Fest. So these next few clips are just the museum and kind of what it's like to be on a guided tour. And finally, Fried Chicken Fest is how we ended our day until we came home. And that was my trip.
But I want to let y'all know one thing. I say, follow me now, cause I'm a hot boy. You know what I say? I said them haters don't like that, lady. Say what? I said like a trigger, like a woman. Check this out. Yeah, I got a gun, I wanna pawn it. Yeah, probably steal for a deal. She gon' rock a soldier, she gon' rock up. She gon' dance like a soldier. She gon' rock a soldier, she gon' rock up. I'm Mr. Rustica. I'm Mr. Rustica. I'm Mr. Rustica.